Now, how's our health? We can check that on the web. You can see many websites like this. All you need to do is enter your height and your weight, whether it's in centimeters, kilogram, or pounds and inches. And putting your height and putting your weight, whatever it is, you come to your BMI, your body mass index. It indicates your body fat. For example, in China, during those 10 years, the prevalence of overweight increased by nearly 40%. And it's quite astonishing in many other countries. We use the term overweight. Overweight, it means that your child is above a weight considered normal and healthy. More so, obese. A child is severely overweight with a BMI that's equal or greater than the 95th percentile. So these are the normal categories for determining whether you are underweight, normal, overweight, or obese. Actually, it's a little bit different for Asians maybe. People say we don't take those figures, 25. We take in Japan 25 or 30 for obese. They give slightly different values depending on the body fat content. In US, 33% of 10 to 17-year-olds are obese or overweight. In China, 23% of boys under 20 years old. When they grow up, when they have a more sedentary lifestyle, it's going to be terrible. The cardiovascular diseases will be chronic. Many other diseases also. Here's a plot in USA of the trends from these years, and we're really going into the brown colors to see how obesity is more widespread because of exercise and because of diet. So what can we do? Start jogging. Go out there, okay, and feel fresh. Get the endorphins in your brain. First of all, get some sports shoes. That helps you. Don't go out in your old shoes. Get some good sports shoes. Pay a bit. Get some Nike or Skechers. Choose your route and walk it a few times. I did that. The first time I went around a block, 400 meters, and when I tried to run, I was out of breath. Yeah, the first time, I remember. Stretch before and after you run. Well, it's not so important because we don't run fast. And it's good to do. It's good to stretch and keep flexible, but I don't half the time. Run slowly at first, a few times a week. Don't start off crazy and strain your hamstring or some other muscle. Take it easy the first few times. Avoid heel strike. Yeah, when you're running, your toe hits the floor first, not your heel. Heel for walking, okay, but for running, it must be your toe that hits the ground. Keep the upper body relaxed. Relax, yes, okay, relax. And hold your arm at 90 degrees position, yes. Run tall. Okay, keep straight back. Don't run like this. Good to breathe now and again. Okay, breathe, yeah. And I didn't realize until this year, my son David told me, don't breathe like that. Breathe twice in and once out. You take in much more air when you're breathing like that. I never did it until this year. I wish he'd told me 30 years ago, but he wasn't around. Set up a schedule and log your performance. It will give you some incentive if you write down and see some improvement in your running. And gradually increase the time and the distance you're running. Don't run the same place every day. You'll get a bit bored and give up. Vary your routine. Very important. Get a running buddy. Now, if you get a buddy like that, you'll be running, men, about 3 times a day, I bet. So, get a running buddy. It really helps, yeah. Sign up for a charity race to help people and to get people to support you. It will really motivate you because you have to compete then if people are supporting you with cash. Don't give up and always be positive, feel motivated. So that's how to start. It's easy in Kyoto. These are the most popular jogging places. Along here, the Kamogawa River is quite a favorite place to run. I run there and you see people on bicycles, people eating their lunch, people playing musical instruments. So it's fun to run there as well as the scenery, which is great. There are some websites telling you the monthly marathon homepage, the events running in Kansai, and there are some blogs. There's one I like by the Kansai runner on Facebook. He's Randy Pullman, and he gives a lot of useful hints about running in Kyoto. I'm aware in 1917, to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the movement of the capital from Kyoto to Tokyo, there was a race. And this was the name. And I don't know how many people took part, some from East, some from West Japan. And they ran from Kyoto to Tokyo Ueno, which is 516 kilometers. But I didn't see that race was repeated. I wonder why. It just commemorated the 50th anniversary. But there is a race in January every year, Hakone Ikeden, and that is 217 kilometer race with teams of 10 men. And in the last couple of years, these universities have been the champions. A very famous race. These guys are fast. I mean, they can do 5K in 13, 14 minutes. So you have a team of 10 people like that. They are really killing that distance very quickly. I took this video at the top of Mount Daimonji because I love running on the trails in Kyoto. There are so many trails. You can run around the hills here, and it's good to have maps. The trails are very natural. They don't have concrete. They don't have barriers. You just run on natural trail. And there are various routes. So if you want to buy the map, I went to this bookshop and got the maps. But maybe you can get it at tourist offices as well, I'm not sure. I only got lost a few times and then quickly found my way. And it was good to have the map, yes. So there's plenty of beautiful scenery to admire around here. Well, my friend Edith said, there are 3 types of running, 3 genres. First of all, realistic, which is like taking part in a 5-kilometer race. You're there at the beginning, you're there at the end, you just run and complete the distance. Realistic. Then, surrealistic. You're running around a track for 24 hours. It blows your mind. You're in another dimension, track or a loop course. And then there's the absorption run. That is running on a treadmill when you could be out there in the green Kyoto trail, much more attractive maybe. So she said 3 types of running.